I would like to start with a question. Do you like any kind of art? Contemporary art, music, dance, circus? Please raise your hand. Nice. Now, please raise your hand if you visited any kind of art event this year. Fewer hands. And the last question. Who feels that art influenced your life? Good. Today, I would like to talk about art events in general and one specific art festival that changes people's lives. And at the same time, about choices that we make or we don't make and their influence. I think many of you will agree that people today experience blunted emotions. We stay neutral when we see something beautiful, nice, even if something strange and disgusting. We have gotten used to so many things. We have a very thick shell, don't you agree? So it is quite hard to surprise or to move us. It is art that can awaken our sleeping emotions and feelings, that can help us to notice the things that we used to ignore. Art is a media that produces a lot of communication. And it is not only about telling some message through the art piece. It is about deep communication that includes emotions, impressions, and a range of different feelings. Art is about generosity, curiosity, accepting modern and minor, bringing light to unknown and small things. It is also a very important component to connect people, generations, places, countries, past, present, and future. There are so many types of art, but today I would like to focus on performing arts. I think many of you will agree that the effect of art event is stronger and deeper if we not only watch it or listen to it, but participate in it, collaborate with it. Recently, many performances are site-specific, demanding people's participation with a word, song, movement, dance. Many people are not eager to leave their seats, to come on the stage in front of other people, to show some actions or movements they are not good at. But they are missing the opportunity to feel more, to make new memories, to change their way of thinking, to become happier and more joyful. That is their small choice that they make even unconsciously. But that small choice prevents them from new experience through interaction. Let me make myself clear using an example. Me and my team have been organizing an international performing arts festival here on Awaji Island for 6 years. It is called Awaji Art Circus. Many people think that our festival is only about circus acts, as circus is in the title. But we deal with all performing genres: music, dance, circus, any movement acts. During these 6 years, we experienced a lot of changes and growth, a lot of problems and success. And talking to people, I feel that the festival influenced the lives of performing artists and local people, including children. Many of them have this before and after festival effect, even not recognizing that fully. The deeper they participate in the festival, the stronger the effect is. Of course, a person who was passing by and saw the performance occasionally won't be affected the same way as the artist who spent 6 weeks living in the residence, performing and experiencing new things every day. First, I would like to focus on artists in the art festival. The festival is like a residence for performing artists, with daily performance program, collaborations with other artists, and cultural program to discover Japan and Awaji Island. As you may know, according to the oldest book of Japan, Kojiki, Awaji Island is considered to be the first Japanese island to be created. In other words, the origin of Japan. Artists come to this unfamiliar country, this unknown island, and have to live together with unfamiliar people. Not a joyful experience, I have to say. And perform at different venues, such as on the street, in cafes, shops, and in other places. All the difficulties that artists overcome together make their connection stronger, make them feel not only like friends, but like a family. And some of them really become family. Every year, during the festival, we have some couples who find love, and some of them get married after the festival. Can you imagine? Isn't that amazing? Art festival brings not only joy, happiness, and new experiences to all who participate, but also works as a cupid and connects loving people. Other artists have fallen in love with Awaji, its nature, its people, and decided to stay, live, and work here. Awaji became their home and the festival their job, already not as participating artists, but as organizers. Of course, it is their choice to stay, live, and work here. And I can say that those choices changed their lives forever. Even if they return to their countries, their lives won't be the same. The Awaji experience and emotions they felt during the festival will stay with them. Different collaborations give artists new perception of art and movement, inspire and motivate them to learn new tricks, to grow in some new genre. They exchange experience and skills, organize workshops, teach each other, and learn from others. They become more supportive, more open-hearted, more generous. But all those influences on artists' lives are also based on their small choices. That is the choice to go through all the difficulties of application process and not to give up, to be brave enough to apply and to perform in the place with many unknowns. When artists come to Awaji Island, they also face a range of choices which influence the depth of their experience. They can choose to stay in their room in the evening or to join a jam session with other artists. They can choose to complain about every little thing they don't like or to enjoy the time with new friends and new experiences. They can choose not to listen to any explanations or to feel Japanese culture by their skin and enjoy Awaji heritage fully. That is all about choices we make by ourselves every day. And now I'm talking about artists on the art festival. But I'm sure every one of you can think of those small choices we make every day that influence your life and the depth of your experience. I would like to tell you a story of one art festival to show how a chain of choices can change the life of the festival and local people. In 2015, the festival started on the north of the island in only one city and was organized by only one company. But next year, there was a choice to establish executive committee in which all the key local government organizations participate. Such a committee quite rare here on Awaji Island. Also, we decided to widen the festival area to other two cities. That made logistics and preparations harder, but also made it possible for more local people to visit the festival. Also, we decided to conduct the performance at elementary schools. That brought a chance to thousands of local children to see amazing international performances and to hear English presentations live. New year, new choices. Local communities started to accept the festival and asked to bring the performances to remote areas of the island. As a result, we organized more than 20 locations during the period. That was a lot. The schedule and the map were crazy. Sometimes good intentions can cause a lot of problems for organizing team. There is always a choice to participate or not, to agree or decline, to say yes or no. And sometimes you understand that by saying yes, you are creating a lot of additional work for the team. But at the same time, you understand that by saying no, you are taking away the chance to gain new experiences and emotions from lots of people, including children. The following year, we made one more important choice to go to other regions of Japan to show there the idea of regional revitalization through the arts. We went to the Hoku area, which struggled a lot from earthquake and tsunami in 2011. Art performances helped to bring a lot of joy, smiles, power and energy to locals, and became an unforgettable memory to all who participated. Last year, another devastation happened, but we made our choice not to stop our activity and to do our best in the circumstances we had. We conducted online public audition to make it possible for people around the world to watch amazing performances, to support their favorite team, and to be connected through arts. This year, we made a choice to focus on Japan, to do only one show based on Japanese mythology in only one theater. That was a good choice and decision. The concentration of attention and energy at one place helped to create a show that people came to watch many times. And I'm sure that after watching the show for several times and writing wonderful, amazing, fantastic in the surveys, their attitude towards art and performance won't be the same as before. And the audience. During street performance, artists usually ask for volunteers to participate in the show. If people are brave enough to do that, they will get 100 times more emotions and connections with the artists and performance. So let's bring more art into our lives. Let's make them brighter. Let's connect through art. Let's choose to visit the event, to participate in the interaction, to raise a hand if we are asked, to dance, to become a volunteer in circus performance. That small choice will change our perception and memories, feelings and emotions. It may even change our life. Don't reject the connection and experience that art can bring. Follow your heart. If more people forget their shyness, confusion, stop caring what other people think about their actions, and participate in art events and festivals, the world will change. It will definitely become more generous, open, kind, friendly, and gentle. Choose to go to art event and participate in it. You will feel the effect immediately. Thank you.